Okay, second generation Cadillac CTS. This is 13. Had the issue where when I went into reverse, the rear view camera stopped working, and what would show up on the screen was that indication right there, and you know that you have no video, right? So as I did investigation into it, went under the hood and was able to find the fuse under the cover here. Lifted this housing. You've got latch there, latch here, and latch here. So releasing those, lifts that up. The fuse is this one right here, 7.5 amp. Every time I went into reverse, I got the blown fuse. I don't know if you're able to see that. Let me see if I can make it focus on the fuse. So anyway, you see where it's open in the middle there. I bought a bunch of new fuses, and every time I went into reverse, it would snap one. So with the troubleshooting, I looked at all the wiring in this area here, because the last work I did on the vehicle was to replace the thermostat, which is way back in there. A little bit of a nightmare. However, that's another story for another day. Anyway, I thought that maybe some of the wires were nicked or something like that underneath the hood. Looking around visually, there was nothing obvious, so I went into the trunk and I removed the cover, which has just got little snaps in the different areas here. You'll see them with the horn. I was able to get my hand out of there and loosen those up and get them out. And I thought that maybe it was in the harness. This is the harness here for everything in the back here, and it runs through the loom and I guess makes its way into the vehicle. In order to access the camera, I had to remove this little rascal here, and in order to get at it, there are screws. Once you remove your lights, which are easy to do, get in one end, lifts out, and you got a screw in there. You're able to get that little one there. Another one in here. Sorry about that, I flipped it. Anyway, remove those. Once they're out, you have a nut here, another nut that latches on right there. Then in the ends, you have those little you have the fasteners. You squeeze those with a screwdriver each end, and it lifts this out. Once this is out, you have your wire harnesses that run up through the grommet here, and you fuss and you fiddle with it. You see on the sides that you got little fasteners here, which is easy to see once you have it opened up, and that one there. That was a little bit of a struggle to get in there to work it loose. However, a little bit of faith in yourself. Not a whole lot of strength is required, because you don't want to snap them off or whatever. Although, I mean, maybe if you do, it's like no big issue. But if you don't want to mess up your housing here. And so circuit out of that little housing there, and unhook it from that connector. And once you're off of that, this works its way out. In order to verify that the short or the issue is in the camera, I started the car, went into reverse, and when I went into reverse, as it was snapping the fuses earlier, it's no longer snapping the fuses. I go into reverse and the fuse remains. So I'm going to order another one and replace it. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to open this up and maybe see if there's any circuitry in there that I'm able to see visually that answers why it's like shorting out. But I'm handy in that way. You guys may not, have the desire or ability to do that. Anyway, so just wanted to give that report. Sorry I didn't film it as I was doing it, but I thought it was going to be a lot longer than it was. So next report's when I get the new harness with the camera, and once I get it in, I'll let y'all know what happens. Thanks.